It's time for Cundy's question time.
Do you reckon pigeons can still fly if they're blind? Has the whole world ever been covered in just clouds? Was Rapunzel real? Can you get eaten by a whale and survive? Has a donkey ever been born that's bigger than an elephant? Do you reckon there's more hammers than nails, or is it the other way round?
Cundy's question time was one of our favourite features we ever had.
Yes, it was.
And the rules are very simple. We would throw out a stupid question, which could have a feasible answer, and then you'd have to phone up with your answer. So, for argument's sake, previous questions have been, if you had a bike and the wheels were the size of the London Eye, how long would it take you to cycle around the world?
I quite like the rabbit one. Do you remember the rabbit one?
The rabbit one is if you put a boy and a girl rabbit together in a room and shut the door, and they had food and water.
Yep.
How many rabbits would be in that room in a month or something like that?
Or how long would it take there to be 1,000 rabbits?
Yeah, I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that.
2,000 rabbits. 2,000 rabbits.
Another one was if you had a matchstick the size of the gherkin and lit it, how long would it take to burn down? Some goodies. We had some goodies. Right?
Yeah, what about remember the Human Z? Could there, is it feasible for there to be a Human Z? Do you remember that? I mean, and apparently it's possible.
I don't know what that even means.
It's a Human Z.
Yeah, but what is that?
Yeah, Human Z.
Right, you're just repeating the same word.
Yeah, it's a.
You're just going to repeat the word.
It's the hybrid between. I don't know. It's just something that could happen. Right. So today's question.
Shall I say it?
Yeah, please.
Because you're all over the place at the moment. It's quite strange.
No, do you know what it is? I couldn't remember the question.
Right. Today's question is, so this is, we're in year 14 of working together.
Yes, we are.
So the question is, if you somehow managed to download every single show Jay and I have ever done and started listening to it now, when would you finish?
Non-stop.
Yeah. We'll include the ad breaks, right? So it's basically 3 hours a night, 4 days a week for most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
A little bit of 5.
4 and 5, so you need to find your little average.
A little bit of 2.
For 14 years. If you started listening right now non-stop, you didn't sleep, you just ate 3, 6, 9, 2, kept going, when would you finish? I think that's quite an easy one for people to work out. Because what we do, we could have a break and then people phone up with the answer.
What's the answer then?
Well, people will phone up with the answer.
Well, do you think it's easy? Right, okay, you don't have a figure in your head. You've got no idea.
No,
okay.
But I can work it out quickly. Okay. I think, but then you've got to take away some numbers because most of the time we've done 4 hours.
Okay, so here's how I see this. Right,
we don't help people.
8, 9, 10. So for 3 years, we did 2 days.
Right, that's right. Saturday and Sunday.
Right, did 2 days.
Right, here's your information, everyone.
Right, this is it for 3 years.
That leaves 11 years.
Right. Then for
11 years.
Yeah. 8 years.
I've just said 11.
I've done 11.
Right.
11 years we did 4
days a week.
4 days a week.
Right.
And then 11. I don't know the answer.
Right, okay, so we need you to phone up with the answer to that question for tonight's Cundy's question. We might only get one call on it, all right? We might just get one call. Hopefully that'll be the right answer. So tonight's Cundy question time is, if you listen to every single show we've ever done from now, when would you hear this show? What date would you hear this current show?
Do you reckon pigeons can still fly if they're blind? Has the whole world ever been covered in just clouds? Was Rapunzel real? Can you get eaten by a whale and survive? Has a donkey ever been born that's bigger than an elephant? Do you reckon there's more hammers than nails, or is it the other way round?
Yeah, now before the break we asked the Cundy question time, which was, if you listen to every show we've ever done from today, when would today's show go out? Mm-hmm. All right? Yeah. You listen back to back. Lots of people want to have their say. I'm hoping there's lots of different answers, all right? Let's find out, shall we? Let's speak to Joe, who's first up. Hello, Joe.
Evening, gentlemen.
How are you?
Hi, Joe.
Good, a bit sad, but good.
Well, don't be sad. We're still here. We're still at TalkSport. You still get your fix, all right?
Yeah, I mean, to be on in the last 20 minutes with 2 international radio superstars, it's just an honor and a privilege.
Oh, that's so
Joe,
kind.
honestly, you can't be doing it. I'm going to well up again, Joe.
No, but you are right, though. We are.
You are right. Yeah, we're well up again, though.
Yeah.
So come on then, Joe. Your question tonight was, if you listen to every show we've ever done, back to back now, when would tonight's show go out?
April 24th, 2023.
April 24th, 2023. Okay, just explain your thinking behind it.
All right. So, obviously, 3 hours a night, 4 hours a week. Well, excuse me, 4 days a week. So that takes you to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I multiply that by 40 because they're both very good and they put you on different shows and different things like that. So I'm going to say 40 weeks together.
Yeah.
So that gets you to 480 hours a year. You multiply that by 14. You get 6,720 days, about the same time a lot longer than the last time Spurs have won a trophy. And then you take that number.
Yeah, very good.
Divided by 24, you get 280 days, and that will take you to the lovely April 24th, 2023.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know what time that last show would go out on that day?
I would say roughly 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Okay. Joe, you're a superstar. Thank you so much for your answer. If other people answer with exactly the same, you know you're right.
Lads, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Joe. How nice is that?
Cheers,
Great start.
Joe.
Keith joins us. Hello, Keith.
All right, Keith.
Hello.
How are you? You all right?
Hold on.
Is that the Keith?
Is this Monkey Shoulder?
Yes.
Wow.
Keith, where have you been?
Long time. How are you?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's taken you for a Cundy's question time for you to call back, is it?
It has.
Okay. We haven't spoken to you for years, right?
It's been about, yes,
Wow.
good couple of scotch.
Well, you sound well. Are you keeping good?
Yeah.
I am. I'm not bad at all.
Good. How lovely to hear from you, Keith. So go on then, what's the answer? If you listen to every show we've ever done from today, when would the last one go out?
Tuesday.
Okay. Do you want to tell us your workings out?
No. The calculator on my phone's broke, so I just...
Okay, you're going Tuesday, yeah? What time Tuesday?
It'd be about midnight.
Okay. So you could argue Wednesday.
No, it's go out midnight Tuesday.
Okay. Keith, we've missed you. You're great. Thank you so much for phoning.
Keith, don't leave it so long, please.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Take care, Keith.
Well done, lads.
Thanks,
Cheers,
man.
Keith.
How nice to hear from Keith.
Do you know what? I've missed him.
He's great.
Yeah, I missed him.
Let's speak to Zach. So have I. He's an Arsenal fan. Hello, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry about the show where you two breaking up, but
That's okay.
not good.
That's okay.
And melting.
We're okay.
Go on. So if you played every sports bar ever, which that me and Jay have done, from now, when would the last one go out?
So it should be the Friday, the 9th of June, 2023. Going on the figures you told us.
9th of June 2023. So you've gone a few months later than Joe.
Yeah, so you said at the start you did it for 2 days, 3 years, so 3 hours. I did it on 52 weeks. I know you wouldn't work every week, but I'm going on average.
Yeah.
You get 936 hours. And then the other 11 years that you do it for 4 days, 3 hours a day on 4 days, it's 7,800 hours. Add them together. You get to 225 days, and then 325 days from now is Friday.
Genius.
And that's very good, Zach.
Zach, thank you for that. I want to get through as many as I can, but thank you so much for working it out and phoning up.
No worries.
That's great, isn't it? I've forgotten how much I love Cundy question time. Trivy Matt joins us. This should be good. Hello, Trivy Matt.
How you doing, gentlemen? How you doing?
Yeah, all right. You good?
Trivia, Matt.
Yeah, very, very good. And good luck in what you do, mate.
Thank you, Trivy Matt.
Good luck with drive.
Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. So go on then. When would the last sports bar go out if you listen to the first one now?
Right, so I've got 9th of September 2023.
Right. Okay.
So I've gone 3 hours a night.
Yeah.
Sometimes 4, sometimes 5. So I've gone times by 4.2 in the average.
Mm.
Sorry, why 4.2? Sorry, what am I going with? Why 4.2?
Days of the week.
Just an average.
Oh, days of the week?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
And I times it by 52 because I know you'll never miss a week throughout the year.
Mm.
So I've got 655, times it by 14, gives you 9,172. I added a little bit extra on just for a couple of extra days.
Fine.
And that's where I got to 9th of September. That's what I reckon.
Okay. I like your answer. Thanks for listening. Keep listening, see if you're right.
6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 a.m.
6
Okay,
a.m.
don't forget that time.
There's a little bit of guesstimate towards the end, those things.
I think you need a little bit
No,
of that.
he's just throwing hours in, willy-nilly.
Pardon?
You can't do that willy-nilly.
Well, he likes his willy-nilly. Joe's up next. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm good, thank you, Joe. If you listen to the very first sports bar right now, when did the last one go out?
18th of July next year at 1 a.m.
Next year?
18th. Hold on.
What year are we in at the moment? Hold on, what year are we in? Oh, so you're saying 2023.
Joe, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Sound very young.
That's a good thing.
Very young.
What time would it go out, Joe?
1 a.m.
1 a.m. Okay, so the earliest we've had was April from another Joe. Then it went June. Then it went September with Truth Matt. You've gone July. You've heard all the workings out. Have you done anything different?
I did 3 times 4 times 52 times 14 and then divided it by 24.
Okay.
Which I hope's right. I hope my maths is right because I'm a maths student. So
I think you're spot on. Have you ever phoned TalkSport before?
no, never.
This is you've done it. How long have you been listening for?
Since so maybe like 5 years.
Wow. And the first time you phone up is for Cundy's question time?
Yeah.
Do you listen to the show a lot or are you just tuned in by...
I used to listen to it a lot when I lived with my boyfriend, but we broke up, so now I'm back home.
Right.
So I'm now living back with my parents.
Okay.
So I listen to it with my dad normally, but he's gone to bed.
Okay.
So
well, listen, you may have broken up with your boyfriend, but you've got us. All right?
yeah, exactly.
You've got the good side of the
Thanks,
bargain.
Joe.
And good luck. When's your exams? When's your big exams coming up?
I've just got my results today.
Oh, okay. Here we
Go
go.
on.
How'd you get on?
I passed.
Oh.
So I've got 1 more year left of my degree, and then I can graduate.
And what do you want to do, Joe?
I work in a school at the moment as a teaching assistant, but I want to be a teacher.
Okay.
So maths teacher. So hopefully, if this is all wrong, this will never get to the kids.
Well, I'll tell you what, right?
Keep it yourself,
We've
Joe.
had you, Trivy Matt, Zach, Keith and Joe phone up, right? You're going to be our last call here because we need to go to break. So I'm going to announce that you're the winner.
Yeah, I think so.
All right?
That's good.
So
I think so.
18th
Yeah, I'll
of
take
July, 2023 at 1 a.m. is when the last, or this show would be going out. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, Joe. Put that on your CV if you want. We'll back you up.
Yeah.
We'll be
Yeah,
references.
I'll put it on the CV. Yeah,
Okay. So make sure you do, all right? I won Cundy's question time.
yeah, we'll do.
Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for phoning as well.
Cheers, Joe.
Thank you. Bye.
Right,
Bye-bye.
there you go.
Bye.
Joe's
Bye.
got it. So everyone went next year, but it was all over from sort of April all the way through to September.
Do you know what I liked about Joe? The way that she spoke was very precise.
Yeah.
It was matter of fact.
Yeah.
Not a little...
She sounded like a teacher. I was never
Yes.
going to argue with her.
No, not at all.
All the others sounded like guesstimates.
Comes in at 1 a.m. I like that.
I like
like
that.
to come in. Also, if you think about the average, April to September, that's quite a big old...
Yeah.
July's right in the middle.
I think she's right. We've got a worthy winner.